Can't believe you're retiring? Is it really that unbelievable? Is it? I mean, they just made footsteps 75% louder. I mean, I'm fucking crouching around the map all year, and you really, it's surprising to you. I mean, Jesus Murphy.
What is going on, my fellow gaming warriors? Tis the Wand. Guys, this should piss you off. This should piss you off if you are a Scump fan. If you respect him, this should piss you off what he says right here and what he reveals. The real reason why he retired. And the legend himself, the GOAT, the Call of Duty GOAT, Scump, or Scumpy if you're an OG, has spoken. He has spoken on Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare, Roman numeral 2-year skip, and he has said it is garbage. This game has trashed, and it has literally made him retire. It is so bad, it literally made him retire. He could not handle the elephant-like footsteps. He could not take the herd of elephants anymore, the deafeningly loud footsteps. So before all you idiots say, well, it's because you have a skill issue. That's why you can't adjust to the game. You're not good at the game. Just have to adjust, Blue. Well, no, it's not because I'm not good at the game. I have to adjust. No, it's not. Has nothing to do with that. Because look, Scump, the best player on the planet, is literally saying here the game is making him retire. Does he suck at the game? No, but it's not fun. Crouching around the entire map, as he said, it's not fun. Okay, but I also saw this from Exclusive, or you know, that's what I like to call him. But also the Call of Duty wizard, the Call of Duty Harry Potter, as I like to call him, Exclusive. This is what he had to say not too long ago. Bad news. This is when Season 1 dropped for Modern Warfare Roman numeral 2-year skip. Bad news. I started doing my MW2 post-patch footstep testing, and when I analyzed the audio peaks from the exact same test with the exact same audio settings, it appears footstep volume was increased by roughly 75%. How is that even possible? I know I covered this in the last video, but how is that possible? So yeah, this Infinity Ward, Infinity Turd dev team is so incompetent that on the release of this Season 1 for Modern Warfare Roman numeral 2-year skip, it completely broke the game, and this is one of the many horrid things that happened over the update. The game literally got worse. The footsteps got louder. And I'm also gonna show you one of these tweets that Scump liked, which I find very interesting, and you're gonna like this, okay? But before I get into that, there's a lot of people who believe that the increase in footsteps, and you know, it has to do with skill-based matchmaking, and so the worse you do, the louder the footsteps are for it to help you out, and the better you do, the quieter the footsteps get. You know what I mean? So it's sort of this skill-based matchmaking deal, and you already know how that goes. I don't even need to mention that, skill-based matchmaking. Now I'm going to show you one of Scump's like tweets that I found very interesting when I went through his account. I was looking for this specifically to see if he liked anything suspicious or whatever that was revealing as to how he really truly felt about Modern Warfare Roman numeral 2-year skip. I can't wait for him to be done being a pro. Honestly, you know, retirement isn't going to be a bad thing for him, because now he can be outspoken without getting freaking fined, like he isn't held on a leash, you know what I mean? But here, this is connected to one of the tweets he liked. So, Jack Courage JD, I guess he's a streamer. I'm not up to date with the esports community. I'm not up to date with that crap. I don't really care about pro gaming. I love Scump because he's an OG guy, you know, back in the Black Ops 2 days and all that. I remember watching him and seeing him compete in all these tournaments and winning, and you know, he's the GOAT. He's the greatest. And so, look, Courage JD says, I'm convinced there is no footstep audio currently in Warzone 2. And then Warzone 2 was a complete disaster when that first launched too. But that's what he was referring to. Just basically, that's one of the bugs, one of the problems with Warzone 2. I don't even know if it still is right now. I don't even freaking play it. I don't care. But then this guy Bance, and I'm assuming he's another pro player judging by his profile picture. I didn't even bother to look. But, and again, obviously a good player, a pro player. And he's saying, yeah, they decided to throw it all into multiplayer instead. In other words, it's like the complete opposite. It's like all the footstep audio is, they took it completely out of Warzone 2, and now it's completely in the multiplayer because it's so damn loud. And this is the tweet that Scump liked right here. You see that? And so, that told me all I needed to know when it came to Scump's stance on this game, Modern Warfare 2. He hates this game. Scump hates this game. I'm not even kidding. I'm being 100% fair here. I'm not just saying, you know, dumping on the game just to dump on it for the sake of it. I'm being honest. If this game didn't have loud footsteps, or if Modern Warfare 2019 didn't have loud footsteps, the game would not be half as bad. It wouldn't. But obviously, that isn't going to change. You know why? Because it helps out the newbie players. Yeah, well, that's not true. You're just bad at the game, and it doesn't take skill to not listen to footsteps and hunt people around the map. It doesn't take any skill to do that. Well, to all those idiots who say it doesn't take skill to hunt people down and kill people from behind, they say, because you can't hear people. It doesn't take any skill to do that. Well, we literally, all these pro players, people who are actually good at the game, unlike you suck at the game, which is why you like the loud footsteps, and this is what I'm trying to get at. If all those people who are actually good at the game, who have been good at the game, have been pros at Call of Duty, and have been playing the Call of Duty franchise for literally over a decade now, they've been pro gamers, pro gaming athletes. If they've been that good for that long, and they know these games inside and out, and they're telling you this game is trash, who are you going to believe? Them? Or these idiots, these these morons who act like Modern Warfare Roman numeral 2-year skip and Infinity Turd and Activision, it's like their children. Like, they defend and protect them like it's their children. They get so defensive whenever you criticize anything about the game or the dev team. If Scump is telling you that the footsteps are too loud, then the footsteps are too loud. Because he's literally the best player on the planet, so it's not a skill issue. You're going to tell him it's a skill issue? Well, watch his gameplays. Like, it's clearly not a skill issue. It's just not fun. It's not fun. It makes the game stagnant when no one's moving. Infinity Turd designed this game for you to sit in corners and play like a sentinel, which is why I joke about it all the time. I'm a sentinel. I'm a sentinel. I joke about it all the time because it's true. You know, like, it's funny as a joke, but like, it's actually a pain to play like this. It is a freaking pain. I don't actually enjoy playing like it. Again, I say this all the time. I literally hop on a game or two for you guys just to throw something in the background for you just to watch while I, speak some truth into you about Modern Warfare Roman numeral 2 and Infinity Turd, the worst dev team on the planet. Yes, they're worse than Sledgehammer. You want to know why? Because they don't listen to the community on these things. That's why. If you are saying that you play the older games and you are passing this game off as decent, I can't respect that opinion. I cannot respect your opinion. I can't, because it's a lie. There's so much stupidity in this Call of Duty community nowadays. It's ridiculous, and Scump is trying to point that out here with the footsteps and all these idiots who like loud footsteps and actually think it takes skill to listen to footsteps. They think it takes skill to turn their headset volume up max, and all they're hearing is a herd of elephants, and they're like, yes, herd of elephants, he's coming, he's near me. And they're acting like that takes skill. Back then, like back in Black Ops 2 and the games prior, and all those days, the glory days of Call of Duty, people would get trash talks for playing like that, and they'd be ashamed to play like that. You would be ashamed to play like that. Nowadays, it's glorified. And it's because of Infinity Turd. They are glorifying this play style, and they're forcing you to play like it. Like Charlie Intel, he pissed me off again earlier. He said something like how people are so blinded by nostalgia. Like, that argument is just so damn stupid. It crawls up my sphincter. It crawls up my spine. I just, like, what does that even mean, blinded by nostalgia? Yes, there were problems with Call of Duty before. Yes, there were. There were problems. Obviously, the game wasn't perfect, but it's as perfect as it's ever going to be. Come to find out, right? You don't know what you have till you lose it. It's that kind of thing. If you're making that argument that you're blinded by nostalgia, bro, then why don't you say the same thing about Call of Duty Ghosts? You do realize, when people say nostalgia, they refer back to Black Ops 2. That was 2012, by the way, that game release. Are we just going to ignore the fact that Ghost was released 1 year later in 2013? Does that not classify, would that not be nostalgia? No, not to them. Not to the people who are making this argument that you're blinded by nostalgia, bro. Not those people. Not those idiots. You know why? Because they pick and choose what sounds good to them. That's why. Scump is right. He's right. He's right on the footsteps. Footsteps are literally have single-handedly ruined Call of Duty, the Call of Duty experience, and it's why the game is unplayable, and it has literally caused them to retire. So all you people who hate the fact that Scump is retiring and you're sad about it, well, blame Infinity Turd, because they're the reason, okay? They are the reason. Your beloved Modern Warfare Roman numeral 2-year skip and Infinity Turd, the worst dev team in Call of Duty history. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Subscribe if you agree with me here, and if you want to show Scump some love too. The game has literally made him retire, and so subscribe if you want to stick around and make me really expose these games more, speak more truth into the Call of Duty community nowadays, because there needs a lot of saving now. People need to hear this crap, okay? And they're just so brainwashed. They're brainwashed, but I'm trying to reverse that, okay? Also, comment what you think of this whole thing, you know? Are you on Scump's side here? You see his side, and are you surprised by what he said? And are you angry now? Now that you found out the real reason why he retired, it's because of MW2 and the loud elephant herd footsteps. So there you go. Comment what you think about that. And also like the video if you enjoyed, and stick around for more. I'd very much appreciate that. And I'm a 'Tis been Juan.